Jamie's come back. Hello. This is a horrible angle. You can just see everything I got going on over here, can't you? You just can. Hello. The cats just jumped off because I had to adjust the thing. Let's just adjust this up just a tad. Just a little bit. A little bit. Hello. Hello. How are you guys? Hello. Kitties, y'all come back up here. Y'all were sitting over here, and then I had to adjust. And then, yeah. Are these jammies? I don't know. They're just a sweatshirt. I mean, I'm also wearing some sweatpants. I don't know. Maybe, yeah. I guess you can call them jammies. How are y'all doing? I'm not doing the best today, you guys. But I decided to come live to talk with everybody. Try and get the cats back up here so we can hang out with everybody here. Come on, Mr. Katie, come on up. Come on up, Mr. Katie. I know you love yourself, baby. Hello. It's been a day for you too. Hi, Nadia. Oh my God, Nadia. Hello. I never see you anymore. How are you? Taco meat sounds good. Mias, come here, baby. Mias, come here. Stop being shy. It's been a day, you guys. It's not even really been a good day. It's just been like there's so much going on. And also, I really want to talk about the Real Housewives of New Jersey, too. I want to talk about Joe Gorga and Melissa Gorga and Jennifer Aiden. Mr. Kitty, no! Don't do that. That's not for cats, honey. I want to talk about what happened at BravoCon with Jennifer Aiden and Joe Gorga. If you guys are following any of that, if you guys watch Bravo or any of that. Oh my God, Daniela, period. The Gorgas do have to go. They gotta go. Like, Joe Gorga is verbally abusive. He has been since he came on the show. He's been that way, at the christening a long time ago. He's been that way, and he's got to go. Anyway, this is a horrible angle. I hate having to sit up straight like this. It's like, what posture, you guys? Anyway, hello, welcome to my live stream. As we get settled in, if you're here watching, give the stream a thumbs up, do all the things, and say hi in the chat. Love you guys so much. Thanks for being here. So I just want to hang out and talk. I didn't put a video up today because I just have been I filmed a video today. It's gonna go up tomorrow. I only filmed one. I think tomorrow I should be better, hopefully, to film the rest of my content for the week. And the thing is, I have 8 videos that I want to film, and that if I can find or I guess now 7, if I can find the motivation and my mind will stop, so I can have time to have the focus to film and edit these 7 videos, I can just enjoy and relax and worry about not YouTube until next week around this time, or it'd be next Wednesday, which would be iconic. So yeah, I'm let me get through that. Who knows? Maybe I can find something in me to film. Maybe this chat will liven me up and I'll find it in me to film a few of them when I get off of here. And then when so that tomorrow I can just edit some of them and not have as many to film. I don't know. I've been okay, I want to talk. So if you're here, I see you watching, press the like button. Love you so. You guys are the best. Oh, it's so funny. Every time I'm hi, I see you watching, there's always somebody who leaves. I can't see specifically who you are, if that makes you feel any better. I just see that you're there. Do I care if I'm like this? I don't know if I care. I don't know if I care that I'm bleh. I would love it if my laptop were like this so you can't see. I guess my laptop could be like that. You know what? I have a full ass ottoman that I could like prop my feet up so I could just be like this with you guys. And I would be so much more comfortable. Should I get the ottoman? I'm gonna be honest, that's kind of a lot of work, but I would be so much more comfortable. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna get the ottoman. The thing about the ottoman is that it has a lot of stuff on it because it's like, you know how you have that place and maybe possibly a couple of them in your house where you just put stuff and it's like the stuff that you're gonna put away later, but you haven't put it away yet. Yeah, that's the that's like what this ottoman is. So, okay, I'm gonna do it. Okay, okay, give me a second. You guys, give me a second. While I'm doing that, give a thumbs up. I see you guys are missing 4 likes. We're missing 4 likes. While I'm doing my thing, y'all do your own. I guess I am kind of wearing pajamas. I'm just wearing stuff from home. I'm wearing these huge sweatpants and this. I'm wearing this because I filmed that one video. And then I have a sports bra underneath this. I just took off this and had that on underneath. And I was like, oh, if I'm going to be on camera, I'm going to put the thing back on. So, okay. Let's grab the ottoman. But first, we have to take everything off the ottoman. And what's on it right now is my Halloween costume that is in like 7 different Amazon packages. Okay. Oh no. Okay. And a bunch of boxes because I might be moving. Okay. Ugh. Miss, don't worry, miss, and don't fret, okay, dear? Okay, and you guys are gonna go up. And this is gonna go like that. Like that. Yeah? 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 Oh, yeah? How many of you guys know about that thing where people are like, oh, yeah, can I get a oh, yeah? And you're like, oh, yeah. Do y'all know about that? Ow. Can I get a oh, yeah? We do that at work all the time. I work with a bunch of men, so it's like, they're always doing that silly stuff. Let me grab the thing. Oh my God, Tipster's in the chat. Hello, Tipster. Everyone say hi to Tipster. We're here. Thank you, Tipster, for stopping by. Okay, we're just spilling the tea tonight. We're just gonna hang out. I'm in a really weird space mentally, so I wanted to come on, so I had content out for today. But I'm like, kind of just want to like curl up in a ball. But anyway, so let's talk about Joe Gorga and the Real Housewives of New Jersey. So does anybody here watch that show? I know Daniela does, but if anybody else watches the Real Housewives of New Jersey or is kept up with Bravo at all or what happened at BravoCon, it really honestly was a mess what happened. So if you're not caught up on this, or if you don't know, I'll kind of give you a brief synopsis of what happened. So at BravoCon, actually at an after party, no, it was at the hotel they were staying at. Okay. Jennifer Aydin, who's a Real Housewife of New Jersey, she was walking into the hotel to go up to her room. Her husband was not there with her. He like had called it a night or whatever. And so he wasn't there anymore. And so Jennifer was walking back up to the hotel room alone, right? Or with her assistant, not with her husband. As she was walking in the hotel, Melissa Gorga, who is another housewife of New Jersey, who is Teresa Giudice's sister-in-law. Teresa Gorga is her maiden name. She is the brother of Joe Gorga, Melissa Gorga's husband. They're all on the show. There's a lot of drama, right? So Melissa starts taunting and saying, like, talking shit, basically, to Jennifer Aydin. As she's walking through the lobby, Jennifer Aydin is just minding her own business, right? Then Joe Gorga steps in, which is like really where it like gets crazy because it's like if you are, I'm sorry, the men, and this is just generally speaking, the men on the housewives shows, they need to stop getting involved in the housewives drama. Like, be a man, do your own thing. It's like, you don't need to start talking shit and being catty and petty and like that, like your wife does, right? Like, keep the girl drama to the women, and you guys focus on whatever else it is, right? But Joe Gorga, just in general, he's incredibly verbally abusive. He always has been. Joe is always arguing with the women, but I think it's because he's a baby brother. Yeah, exactly. Well, he's not a baby anymore. Like, grow up, you know? And he's been incredibly verbally abusive on this show towards women. Teresa, just different women on the show, right? Since he came on the show, and it started with the christening of the little baby, right? On like in like the first or second season when they were introduced. And he's always been like this, but Bravo has never done anything about it. And I don't know. I feel like there's all these allegations coming up about him allegedly in this new season that's coming out, like about this R word or whatever that he did. And so I'm just very interested to see what happens with this, because I think Joe Gorga needs to go. I never really had a huge issue with Melissa. And maybe that's controversial. Maybe people think I should, but I really honestly had a huge problem with Joe, and I've had a huge problem with him for a long time. So anyway, it's kind of my thoughts on that. No, girls on Twitter. The R word stuff's on Twitter, and I didn't hear about it till today. And that is what made me want to talk about this, really. So I was gonna make a video, and I still am, about BravoCon and like all the drama that happened at BravoCon, because there's so much drama that happened with Lisa Rinna getting booed, and then like just all kinds of stuff, Kathy Hilton, and just all the stuff that happened. Then Jennifer Aiden. There's so much stuff that happened at BravoCon, right? And so I was gonna make a little video about BravoCon, just the drama that happened in general, because there's so much drama that happened there. But then now I don't know. I think it's going to really kind of focus on this Real Housewives of New Jersey stuff with Joe and Jennifer and Melissa, because this is like big. Because now like all these like allegations are coming out about Joe Gorga, and apparently the reason, Teresa and Joe Giudice, who is, if you guys do not know about the show at all, Joe Giudice is, or Joe Giudice, however you want to say it, is Teresa's ex-husband, who was on the show when they were married, like the first several seasons. And apparently a big strain between Joe Giudice and then Joe Gorga, her brother, was because they knew about the R word allegations. They didn't want to say anything because they were protecting Joe Gorga. So this has been going on for years and years and years. And now Joe Gorga and Teresa, brother and sister, they had this big, split, this big feud going on. And now apparently it's all going to be brought to light. So we'll see what happens with that. It's very interesting tea. Very, very interesting. So I'm fascinated by it all. Oh, let me catch up with the chat. Donna said, hi, I'm fixing to drive, so this is Limit Singleton. I'm listening on my car speaker. Oh, that's so nice of you to put me on your car speaker. Thank you for doing that. Love you, girl. And I will make that Bravo drama video. I love the Bravo drama, you guys. The only thing is that it doesn't really pull as many views for me. And so I'm making the videos because I'm passionate about it. And that's like what I promised myself I would do. I promised myself I would make videos about stuff that I like really was interested in, and not just worry about what is popular for the drama. But hopefully as I continue to make them here and there, it'll pick up in the algorithm more, but they don't really pull a lot of views. Okay, so Lee. So Joe Gorga is Teresa Giudice's, or Giudice, however you want to say it, her brother. Joe Giudice, who I also mentioned briefly, is her ex-husband. Yeah, her ex-husband is Joe Giudice. He's in Italy now. Yeah. He's in Italy now. Juicy Joe. Juicy Joe. I look really red right now, right? Why do I look so red? Like right here? I look so red right there. Did I rub something? I probably rubbed something. I don't know. Anyway, but you guys, so my day has been okay. I want to talk about like mental health a little bit. So I woke up this morning. Okay, so yesterday, let's talk about yesterday. To get there, right? To get where I want to talk about, we have to talk about yesterday. So yesterday, I woke up yesterday morning and I was feeling like $1,000,000, girl. I woke up yesterday morning feeling great. And I got to do the DPS in the morning to like renew my driver's license. It's been expired since January and I haven't gone. So I have to go because I might move depending on how they're verifying some stuff with my income right now. And I make enough money to live there, but I'm a server. So a lot of my money is cash and it's like so weird. Like it's kind of a last minute decision. So like I wasn't tracking the cash like I should have been basically. So my income isn't looking like it should. So I might move. So I have to get my license, up to date, renewed to move. Anyway, so I did that yesterday morning. I was feeling great. After that, I went to get some lunch, got my nails done, went to the gym, and I was feeling great. I came home after that, had like a lot of like, endorphins, everything going, and went and I cleaned like my entire house. I cleaned everything, and I was just feeling great, feeling good. And I had like an amazing day. After that, I ate an edible and I'm sorry. So well, ate an edible last night too. But on Sunday night, I had eaten an edible and like I meditated, I got zen, I put on some really chill music and I just like got centered, right? I got centered mentally, spiritually. I just really found a place of peace, right? And so Monday was a great day. I woke up today thinking, all right, let's get it. We got a bunch of videos to film. We got to do this. I was put a little bit behind because the lady that manages this property, she came to tour my apartment as a process of the moving thing because I'm going to transfer to another property within the same management company. So she came to tour my apartment and look at it and make sure it was decent for that. And obviously, it is, right? And that threw me off a little bit time-wise. Anyway, I was supposed to hang out with this person, this guy that I met, and we were supposed to possibly hang out today. But then I texted him like asking like, "Hey, what time do you think? Are you still gonna be available? Like, what do you think?" We were gonna play it by ear, but I wanted to know by the afternoon what he thought so I could make alternative plans if I needed to, right? Well, he ended up saying, no, it's not a good day. And I don't know why, but him telling me, no, it's not a good day, just like took my mood and made it crash to the absolute bottom of the like deep down into the earth. Like my mood fell like a million times over. I cried for some reason. I just got like super depressed and like doubting everything about me. It was like just and so I just want to talk a little bit about mental health. Like where does that stem from? Like why does this person who has interest in me, there's nothing weird about like he's not like leading me on or whatever, like this person has interest in me, but why did me being told no, why did that trigger something in me to ruin my mood for the entire day? And and then what happened after that, after my mood crashed like that, after I would like he told me he couldn't hang out, after I like just fell, right, I like ate I did a cheat meal, right? Like I ate like vanilla ice cream with gummy bears and sprinkles in it. So I was like, self-care, like I need to treat myself. So I ate that. And then I felt so sick to my stomach afterward and then guilty for eating that. And then like nauseous because I had too much sugar. And so then I felt like nauseous and I get like, ugh. And then I was like, oh my God, well, like, what the heck's wrong with me? And then it just spiraled downward. And I've just been this big funk all day. And it's like, I want to get to the bottom of why someone just saying, hey, no, like, I know we talked about possibly hanging out, but I'm not going to have time. Why did that make me go there? And that's what I want to talk about. Because for me, it feels like rejection, but it's not rejection because he's just busy. Like he just had something to do. And so, you know, I feel like talking with you guys, and then even if like there's not a little bit, I just lost. I read the message and I just lost completely track what I was gonna say. I forgot what I was gonna say, so I'll get back to it. I'll find something else to say. Nicole said rejection always hurts a little, but if you're already having a bad day, it could be worse. Yeah, and I don't know. I wasn't necessarily even having a bad day, question mark. I was just like, I mean, my routine was thrown a little bit off because I didn't plan on this person coming to tour my apartment today. I didn't know that she was coming. But and I guess like when there's wrenches in my plans, it can throw me off a little bit because I do like to stay in very orderly and like know what I'm gonna do when I'm gonna do it and all that stuff. But it didn't really ruin my plans, and nothing was really wrong. I don't know. It wasn't like I was having a bad day. I don't know. And so I think that it stems the rejection. I've always had this thing in me, right? Where I have to be the best. Like I have to be the best. I have to prove myself to people. And for a lot of my teenage years and my childhood, I wasn't that person. I wasn't treated like I was the best. I wasn't given like I used to do theater and choir and stuff. And I had like I have a lot of trauma. I'm working on healing from right now in regards to that being in theater and choir and stuff, and just like never being chosen for the roles, but like by the instructor that I had, because she literally like the instructor that I had when I was a teenager, a high school theater teacher. Hi Tulia, how are you? High school theater teacher that I had, she literally told my friends not to hang out with me because I was a bad influence. And that was the weirdest thing to me when I found that out when I was a kid, because my friend told me, right? And he was like, but I'm not going to listen to her. Like, you're my friend. I know you're not. Like, you're good. Back then when this happened, I didn't drink. I didn't smoke. I didn't do anything. All I did was go to school, go to theater practice or choir rehearsal or whatever it was, and go home. That was it. I was just dedicated to my crafts. That was it. And to school. And so the fact that she just constantly rejected me, didn't put me in roles because whether my mom wasn't donating enough to the theater program, she couldn't afford to, or whatever, it really had a lasting effect on me and how I perceive being accepted and wanting to be like approval from people, I think. And so I think that a part of me, whenever I'm told no, or like, hey, I can't hang out or I can't do this, if I'm looking forward to it, Becca said, maybe you're looking forward to it. Yeah, I was looking forward to it. Then maybe it brings me back to those days of just getting rejected and told that I wasn't good enough or something. I think that's might be where it stems from, which is fucked up, right? Because it's like, it's crazy how things that happen when you're like younger, like an adolescent, they have like profound effects on. I'm 30 fucking 2 years old right now. But I do think that that fear of rejection, or that issues with rejection that I have, stem from those times. And they take me back to that place that when I was a teenager, like that young person dealing with that rejection like that. It takes me back there. It just sucks. But it's not even, I don't know. Do you guys follow what I'm saying? It's like all connected. It's very much like how it's like healing the inner child, if you will, right? So I think that like in this moment today, when I went through all this stuff, I need to kind of like, maybe after I get off here, just like maybe like do a little more meditating, chill, and just like kind of like a little healing work, like talk to my inner child. Just because like, and by the way, I talked to the guy. I told him, I sent him some stuff about how I was like feeling, which is like never a good, I mean, I don't know. It's like always like one of those cringe moments, right? I'm looking for my phone so I can read it to you. I basically said, I basically like told him that I'm not looking for anything casual, but I don't want to rush into anything either. And that it's probably better that we didn't hang out because he was going to come into my house. And so you know what that means. So it's like probably better that he didn't because like I don't want anything casual. Like I want to grow something and like build something that's actually like real. And I don't know if I'm not there yet, but I'm willing to go like to grow those feelings and develop them over time, but I'm not there yet. And he was so basically, and it's a long text, but because I talk a lot, but he said afterward, and you guys listen to how he responded because he responded in like the best way I think I could ever ask a man to respond to anything. And he said, first and foremost, thank you for your thoughts and feelings in these matters. I value your opinions and what's on your mind. I'm okay with everything, and I don't want you thinking that I just want sex and not your friendship. I think you're cool and have great conversations with different ideologies. So he responded in like a really like I liked the response basically. It was a good response. And so it made me feel a little bit better. But I still think that after this live stream and talking this out with you guys, that's literally what I'm doing right now. You guys are my diary right now. That what I'll do is I'll just kind of like meditate. I'll be honest, I'm gonna get high. I'm gonna eat an edible. I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna like meditate, talk to my inner child a little bit, do a little bit of healing because I need to recognize this is very important that like I like that young girl that was rejected by her theater instructor because of whatever reason it was. My mom couldn't afford to donate enough to the program, whatever. I didn't meet this person online. By the way, I did not meet them online. That like I lost what I was gonna say. Oh, that just because that person never accepted me because of whatever reasons they had, it had nothing to do with me and everything to do with the other person. And so it's okay. I don't want to disclose that, but I did not meet them online. I met them out in the world. I met them out in the real world. I know it's very hard to do that, but I met them out in the real world. But if I disclose a lot of that, if somebody, a mutual person that possibly could know this person could be watching this and I prefer to keep my business specifics of like that stuff private, but I didn't meet them online and all that. I met them in the real world. So I haven't really gone out with or anything with somebody that I've met online. I guess it's not necessarily true. It's been a while though. Yeah. No, I appreciate it. To clarify, LB, I don't even have dating apps downloaded on my phone. I don't like dating apps anymore. I used to. I had my time with them, but I don't have them downloaded on my phone anymore. I find them annoying, to be honest with you. Okay, I just got my nails done yesterday, and there is already issues with this polish. And I guarantee the reason I got black nails for Halloween, and I guaranteed that the reason that this polish is chipping is because it's OPI. OPI sucks. I do not like OPI polish, and I'm not afraid to say it. I do not like OPI. It's already, I'm not going to get up to show you. I'm just being honest, but it's like, there's a tiny chip right here, and that's shellac, mama. This should be lasting for at least 3 weeks. And it's literally less than 48 hours. I'll be going to the nail shop tomorrow and being like, excuse me, hi. Listen, they're polished chips. It's not good quality. I like the brand D&D. That's my favorite brand. No, I don't paint them. No, I get them done. I go to the shop. These are my natural nails, but they have an acrylic overlay on them with shellac. And so the shellac is chipping here, and that makes zero sense because I just got them done. So I wasn't paying attention to what polish he used. I wasn't paying attention, to be quite honest, but they're chipping, so I have a feeling it was OPI. And because I just said black, right? So a lot of times if you just say, I didn't need to pick out a color, I said black. I should have said the bright brand black. Yes, they suck. I don't understand why they they suck so bad. Like they have so much, you know what it is? Marketing. They have marketing behind them, which is why they are like so well known, but they suck. But Lincoln Park After Dark, yeah, that was a iconic shade back in the day. Anyway, I'm gonna go talk to my inner child after this and do a little bit of healing. But do you guys know do you guys understand what I'm coming from? Like, oh hey baby, come on up, baby. Come on up here, baby. Come on. Come on. Well, because okay, so and also so last year I got like an OPI polish and it was named something really cute, like about being a waitress or something. And I thought it was so cute and the color was cute, but it was regular polish and I used shellac, so I'm never gonna use it. But it was really cute. It was OPI too, and I was like, oh thanks, but it was OPI. Come on, baby. Oh my God, you guys see Mr. Kitty down here? Hey, baby, say hi to your fans, baby, Mr. Kitty. Okay, I had someone. Okay, so I actually, you guys, I had to block someone from my channel, from commenting on my channel, and it was someone who comments quite a lot. But the things that they were commenting to me, they were so they were triggering. They kept bringing up stuff I didn't want to talk about or address anymore, and they wouldn't respect it when I said, hey, I don't want to talk about that. They would attack me like in any video that they would happen to see of mine. They would attack me all the time in there, go back and forth with me. And like, here's the thing: if you're gonna come at me in my comment section, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna defend myself. I'm not the kind of creator who's gonna let you verbally attack me in my comment section and not say anything. So I was saying something to her back or him, whatever, and they would just go back and forth with me for like forever, right? And so finally the other night I was like, I'm not gonna deal with this anymore. I don't need your engagement on my video. I don't need that. I don't need you bringing up these triggering topics I told you I didn't want to talk about anymore, and I blocked her. I don't know why I just brought that up, but I blocked her. Mr. Kitty, he always puts his tail in my face as if I want your tail in my face, baby. Anyway, how are you guys doing? I don't know. I feel better. Here's the thing. I feel a little bit better after talking with the guy because what he said in response was so great. It was just a really good response. But at the same time, I'm still just in a weird headspace. And like I don't know. I'm just exhausted. I also could possibly have been running off of adrenaline yesterday because I had the busiest work weekend. Like it was so busy. And I had the busiest work weekend. And I mean, so here's the thing. So I will work like Friday doubles, Saturday doubles, and then Sunday mornings. And then but on Fridays, I'll be able to like take a break. Like I'll like go have lunch somewhere and come back or something. That's what I'll do. So that way I know, because on Saturday I work straight through. So I work from 9 a.m. to sometimes midnight on Saturdays. I just work straight through, no break, no sitting down, no nothing, just working straight through. I'll eat while I'm working, like during when I'm like, it's like in between shifts where there's not as many people in the restaurant, but I still actively have tables and I'm taking care of them. But this past Friday, I actually didn't get a chance to take a break because I um because I got like there was the way that we do the cuts and stuff and we decide who gets a break is it goes in order of what time you get to the restaurant in the morning. And I happened to be the last one to arrive. So I didn't get a choice in the matter. I could have um I could have taken a break if I would have gotten there a little bit earlier and I would have had a choice to stay or go, but I was the last one and everyone else said to go. So it was just me and like one other person that stayed. And so I didn't get to like have a break. That bread and soup. So we actually don't have soup right now at the restaurant because it's like it's not a chain, it's a family owned restaurant. And or not it's like an independent, it's like the a one and only, like a one and done restaurant. And it's been too hot, so soup wasn't selling in the summer, so we took it off. We're probably gonna bring it back for the winter and the fall. But literally today was the first day that it's been like, I mean, I woke up this morning and it was like, or last night it was like 62 degrees, and that's the coolest it's been since last winter. Like it's the first time it's gotten like that. It's been like 69, 70, but maybe they'll bring the soup back now that it's getting a little bit cooler again. But we haven't had it. So what we do, we get like they'll pay if we work straight through like that, they'll pay for a meal. So we get like a budget, like we can't go over like $30 or something, which is like a lot. So a good number of the entrees and stuff on the menu are under that. Not all of them, but a good number of them. And so they'll pay for that or whatever. There's a lot of seafood on our menu, so I don't eat a lot of our food, but there's stuff that I eat there when I work all day. But what was I saying? Oh, so I had to work all the way straight through Friday and all the way straight through on Saturday. And I that hour break or that hour and a half break that I get to take on Fridays, I underestimated how much that was needed. And it doesn't help the fact that I think on Friday, so I went out on Thursday night with the guy that I was telling you about. I went out with him and like I didn't get a lot of sleep that night. Hi Maya, how are you? Yeah, so someone commented on my video about that. Was that you? And I'll be honest, I don't know who Destery is. So I briefly looked up allegations. I looked up Destery allegations, and those are pretty nasty and pretty gross. Except the allegations that are out against him, or if they're proven, I don't know. I don't know. And so I was like, that's kind of weird. But then I didn't see where Shane said he was working with him again. I didn't have a chance to find that receipt. But if he is working with somebody, I would wonder if he knew of those allegations and wonder why he's working with him again if he knew about it. Hi, JLo. How are you? Hello. Oh, it's on his community tab? Okay. I'll check it out. See, there are so many YouTubers. And if I can be honest, when I got into YouTube, I didn't watch YouTube for years. I mean, I didn't ever get into YouTube until like 2017, 2018 is when I got into YouTube. And I was like solely beauty world, like beauty, like all the beauty gurus, right? And then I slowly got into drama and then slowly got into lifestyle and stuff. But the YouTube is just such a huge platform and there's so many people on it now. And then now people are talking about like Twitch people and all this stuff, like, and it's just all like this huge thing. And girl, it's hard to keep up, right? You know, so I don't know who all of these people are. I try to find out. And that's also kind of the reason where I'm like, okay, I want to switch to doing more Bravo content, I think, because I know more about the Bravo stuff, the more, because I live for that. And it's just constantly going. So I want to talk more about that. Like right now, like before I came on, I was watching Real Housewives of Orange County, and I'm on season 8 of Orange County right now. Why am I saying it like that? Orange County. Yes, it's so full of drama, girl. And then the whole thing with the Mr. Kitty, don't you leave my toes alone down there. Don't look at my toes like that, Mr. Kitty. I don't like it when you do that. Please stop. Mr. Kitty is like abusive. So Yeah, so I live for, there's so much drama going on right now. Like the whole thing with Diana and Garcelle from Beverly Hills. I'm like, Diana has to go. She needs to go. She needs to go. Daniela, did you see the preview for the reunion episode tomorrow? That when like Garcelle was saying how she felt and everything, and then Diana started talking and everyone started defending Diana and not Garcelle. I'm so over it. I'm so over it. Ugh. Diana needs to go. She's boring. She is like doesn't fit in. Her character is about having a lot of money. She has no substance. Her like 20 something or 30 something year old like husband or whatever is not interesting either. She has nothing going on for her. And then I think one of the funniest lines in the entire season was when Diana was like, "You need a villain, here I am." And it's like, girl, you're so boring. Now you're trying to make yourself into the villain of the season. Lisa Rinna has that one took, honey, okay? We don't need you to be a villain. Lisa Rinna has that one in the bag, okay? And if it wasn't Lisa Rinna, it would be Erica Jane, okay? We don't need you coming in here. You need a villain, Mom. You need a villain, darling. Here I am. No, we didn't need a villain. We didn't need you at all, actually, to be honest. Bring back, who should we bring back? If they got rid of Diana, who should they bring back to Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? That's what I want to talk about. Emily D. Baker was at BravoCon. I'm going to BravoCon next year. I am going to BravoCon next year. I don't care. I'm going. I am going. Do you think they should bring back Denise? Okay, Denise. Denise would be good. And what I'm going to say, it's like, I know she's a train wreck. I know she's a drunk, but Brandi Glanville is just entertaining TV. Brandi Glanville is entertaining TV. And the reason I say Brandi Glanville, thank you, Julia, Brandi. The reason that I say Brandi is because Brandi's not afraid to go there. Brandi will tell something to Erica. Brandi will tell something to Lisa. Brandi will stir it up. She will say it. She will go there. And what I think would happen is, me too, I loved her on Girl Trip. What I think would happen is if Brandi came back, if they brought Brandi back, I think Brandi and Garcelle would like be super tight, and they would just like come for all the women that were, the mean girls, if you will. I really do think that. I would love for them to bring Brandi back. Another person I would love to see back, just because I think she's fabulous, is LVP. And I think that Lisa Vanderpump, LVP, I think that she is kind of owed. Oh, I'm like shaking the camera because I'm getting excited when I'm talking, and I'm like going like this and it's shaking the camera. And I think that that Lisa Vanderpump, I think she needs to be like what is the word I'm looking for? Vindicated for the Lucy Apple Juice thing with Dorit, because now we know that was Rinna. That was so Rinna before, and everyone was blaming it on Vanderpump, but it's clear now it was Rinna. And I would love for LVP to come back and just tell Rinna about herself and just vindicate herself. Oh my God, yeah, absolutely. And Lisa Vanderpump is just a queen. She's just the queen. She's the queen. Like Lisa Vanderpump is the queen. She is. The thing is, Kyle Richards, if Lisa Vanderpump never left the show, Kyle Richards would not be the queen of Beverly Hills Housewives like she is. It would be Lisa Vanderpump, because the entirety that Lisa was on that show, it was about Lisa. It was Lisa Vanderpump's show when Lisa was on there. It was. Hi, Food Makeup Skin. We're talking about Bravo. We're talking about Bravo. I think they should rub it in. I think she should rub it in everybody's faces. I don't know if she would want to. Would you think she would want to? I mean, she's still heavily associated with Bravo because of Vanderpump Rules and stuff. I think that she should come back. I would live for that. Brandy, Lisa Vanderpump, Denise would be, what if they brought back Denise and Brandy? That would be freaking crazy. Okay, here's what I'm going for. Bring on, okay, don't come for me. Don't hate on me. This is what I think. Okay. So I think that they should bring back Brandy as a full-time housewife. And then I think they should bring back Denise as a friend of the housewives. And I think that Denise and that whole like thing. And the reason is because I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think Denise held her own enough. I think that she fell to the back. And I'm sorry, that whole thing with the bravo, I'm done with this. Denise just left. She never brought the drama. She always just said, I'm out, I'm leaving. That's why I'm like, no, okay, because she's not about it. And you know what's very interesting is that during that time when Denise was like, I'm not doing this, like, cut this part out, bravo, you hear it, I'm saying bravo, you can't put this, during that whole thing, wasn't it Lisa Rinna that was like, we signed up to be on a reality show, we signed up to have our life out there? Didn't she say that? I know somebody at some point during the Housewives show said that you signed up to be on this show, you signed up to have your drama and everything on the internet, and she's not wanting to be about that, but what she signed up for. Was it her that said that? Or was it somebody else? I forget. I don't know. I know, exactly. Lisa, the one who never shows any. Lisa, whose storyline is causing fake drama, fake made-up drama for everybody else. Lisa, the one who we can't talk about. God forbid you bring up anything with Lisa Rinna. Okay? She's going to break a wine glass and try to assault you in the middle of the freaking restaurant. Okay? And that's just and no one's talking about when she said that. The hypocrisy of it all. She's got to go, girl. She's got to go. I'm over her. Did we just uncover something? Because no one's mentioned this. And I'm following all these people, all these things on Twitter and Instagram and stuff about Lisa Rinna and like the Bravo and stuff right now. And everyone's talking about let's not talk about the husband thing. But no one's talking about when she was the one who said, you're going to be on reality TV. You have to have, it's part of it. You have to put your stuff on it. No one's talking about that. Yeah, and she got booed at BravoCon, as she should. As I would have been booing her ass too. I'd have been like, boo, get off the stage. You know what? I would have been saying boo. I would have been like, let's talk about the husband. Let's talk about the husband. That would have been my ass at BravoCon. You know what? And mark my words, if for some reason she still has a job on the Beverly Hills Housewives next year when I go to BravoCon, guess I'm gonna be shouting, let's talk about the husband. That's gonna be my ass, okay? Okay. I'm gonna make a sign. Let's talk about the husband. Let's talk about the husband. Hi, Alexa. How are you? Because it's just like, she's just a mess. And then it's like, okay, so when does New Jersey air again? Because I want to see what's going to go on with this whole thing with the Gorgas and Teresa. I want to see what's going to happen. I want to see what's going to happen with this whole thing with the Gorgas and Teresa. Because the thing, why do you guys think that Joe Gorga hates Louis so bad? Why do you think he has such a strong disdain for him? Do you think it's maybe because Louis knows something that he like shouldn't know, or that, you know, whatever, and that he's not afraid to say it and go there? Do you think that's the reason? Do you think he's just jealous or whatever? What I think honestly is that, so the thing with Joe and Joe Giudice, what they would always say what it was, but now we know it might be something a little bit deeper. They said that Joe Gorga was always weird about Joe Giudice because that was like his sister that he married and all that stuff. And then the reason that Teresa was weird about Melissa is because they were like Melissa was like, I'm sorry, Teresa was like weird about Melissa because Melissa's dating her husband or whatever, or her brother. And I think, I don't know, I'm really interested to see what happens with them. Although I wish the crowd had went silent because her getting booed is just showing at least she gets a reaction, similar to how any engagement. No, yeah, absolutely. No, for sure. Absolutely. I mean, 100%, right? I think it works a little bit differently. I I don't think in person we could expect a not a reaction, because at the end of the day, and this is how it is. That's a good analogy, because at the end of the day, let's compare Lisa Rinna to like Trisha Paytas, right? It's like people still watch her. And you know what? Maybe not the people specifically within this live stream watch her, but people that watch my channel watch her, because I have statistics I can go to within my analytics on YouTube, and it says other channels that your subscribers watch. And guess what some of the first couple ones are? Deaf Noodles, Trisha Paytas, and then list a bunch of drama channels and stuff. It's like, I know that people are still watching. Just like Lisa, I mean, I think it's unrealistic to think that people won't watch, Beverly Hills just because Lisa Rinna's on there. People are going to watch, you know? Yes, they always have some change going on they can't say in the show. Yeah, exactly. There's always something like that. The legal trouble. Yeah, there's a lot of legal trouble they always get into. Like Jen Shaw. Okay, so Jen Shaw, that's another drama that happened at BravoCon was the Jen Shaw thing. Apparently, Jen Shaw is now not associated with Bravo anymore. At least that's what Andy's hinting at. So that's another thing that's going on. There's just so much. I love the Bravo stuff. And let me tell you, I'm always late on the bandwagons for stuff like this, because for years, and when I say years, I mean down to when they first aired the Housewives of OC. Mr. Kitty, you better leave her alone. And Miss, you better get him if he tries to get you. You better get him, Miss. When the OC Housewives first aired when I was like in high school, right? And I was always like, oh, it's so stupid. Da, da, da. Well, I kept that up for a long ass time. And then now I'm finally into it. I'm like, oh my God, I'm glued to it. And now I have all this catching up to do. I've done that with so many things in my life. I am just that person when it comes down to like something new and cool coming out. I'm always like, lame. I'm like, no, I don't like it. I did it with TikTok. I did it with Housewives. I did it with Grey's Anatomy. I did it with YouTube. I didn't watch YouTube until 2017, 2018. Because I was like, oh, stupid prank content, stupid, stupid stuff. When I was in high school, of course, I saw like the shoes. Oh my God, shoes. Like those videos I'm just like, here's the earth, it's round, and like I am the tired, that whole thing. I watched that. I watched the little Fred things a little bit, like, people would show it to me, whatever. But I was never like into YouTube. So I didn't watch OG Shane Dawson. I didn't watch OG Trisha Paytas. I didn't watch all those people when they first came out, because I was like anti-YouTube. I was like, this is so stupid. And now look at me now. I'm always so late. Okay, Alexa said, I haven't watched Reunion yet, but I want to know what Kathy actually said in Aspen, if anything. I think she just talked trash about Kyle. Most of this has been debunked. Yep. Kathy couldn't say anything H-phobic to Sutton's assistant like Lisa leaked to the press because he wasn't even there. Yeah, but with the Mauricio rumors, I wonder if it was about that. Maybe Mauricio and Dorit. Maybe it was about that. But Mauricio was in Aspen. Also, why was Mauricio in Aspen? Can we talk about that? Go home. You're not a housewife. And no one said anything racist until the first story didn't pick up steam, or maybe that came out first. Either way, yeah, no, the racist thing came out first. I remember because I made a video about it. And the first thing that they were saying was that Kathy Hilton said some like horrific racist comments and was treating like the staff and stuff like very horribly. And I made a video about that. Oh yeah, exactly. Where was Mauricio that whole night? Why was he there, and where was he that night? The only time we actually even might have wanted to see what was going on with him or what his input was, he wasn't even there. I don't like how the housewives include the husbands in everything. So I'm in Real Houses of Orange County. I realized this was several years ago that I'm talking about right now, but it's like with Alexis and Jim Bellino when like she had to take him everywhere. It's like, stop. Oh my God, Daniela, do you think? Not in Aspen when Kyle is there, do you think? Do you think there's any truth to those rumors about Dorit and Mauricio? I honestly wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Dorit and Mauricio were doing the deed. But there's also rumors that are out there that, PK and Kyle, and I don't see that. I wouldn't be surprised if Mauricio did that. He just seems like that kind of guy to me. Dorit doesn't necessarily seem like that kind of woman to me, though, which is the thing. I like Dorit. I want to like Dorit so badly. I think she's a fashion icon, except for that Balenciaga look she rocked at BravoCon was a little questionable. But most of the time, she is a fashion icon. No, you don't think she's morphing into Dorit? No, it's so shady. That is true. I remember that. But why would they even talk about who they would pick if they couldn't pick their wives? That's so twisted. That is so twisted and disgusting. I don't have a husband. If I had a husband and I was with my girlfriends and they were all married too, and all the husbands were hanging out, and one of the husbands said, like, who would you pick if it wasn't for your wife? And I found out about that, I would freaking literally shut the whole thing down. I would cause a scene. I would be a huge mess. Their wives are not options. Exactly. And then he said Erica. He does have okay, maybe he has a big blonde. But and Dorit is beautiful. She's beautiful. But do you think she's being like that? Being homewrecker? Being like that? I don't know. If that comes out, that is going to make me lose so much respect for Dorit. I don't necessarily have a whole lot of respect for Mauricio as it is. I don't know. Not because of anything crazy. Who would Rinna? I'm sorry. When Rinna wears like a wig, like a nice long wig and all that stuff, she's very pretty, but that short haircut, I do not like that short haircut at all. And not that it's all about physical, like her hair, because she does have a banging bod, so maybe it's about her banging bod. Yeah, I can't see Dorit cheating, but I can see Mauricio cheating. Yeah. And I can see Kyle cheating, but I can't see Dorit cheating. And I can see PK cheating. I can see PK cheating. We all know PK has a thing for Erica anyway. Oh, well, Kyle is a freak. She's wild. You already know. And so is Mauricio. You can tell they're both wild. Dorit, I don't know. I don't know if she'd be that crazy. I don't know. This is so fun having this talk because like a lot of my friends don't watch Housewives. So like nobody knows what I'm talking about. But you guys know. But Dorit she just seems like a good woman. And I feel like she wouldn't do that. I feel like if it's not like because she's a good woman, I feel like Dorit's just a really good mom. And I feel like for her children, she wouldn't do that because she knows the consequences of her actions as it pertains to her kids. And that's okay. Listen, Alexa, that is also something that I heard that they were swinging. But Kyle is married to Mauricio, who is, everyone has their flavor and what they like, but I guess in a broad spectrum, Mauricio would be considered way more physically attractive than PK, But PK does have a good personality, so maybe it's a thing. I don't know. PK has his little accent going on and all that stuff, so maybe Kyle likes that. Kyle does like, men with that. I don't even know. I don't know. It's so weird, right? See, and this is just a perfect example of how Bravo doesn't get me views because I titled this live stream. What did I title it? Something about Joe Gorga has to go, and I put I made a thumbnail for this, and it was like Joe Gorga, and then here there's like nobody coming in. So Bravo doesn't get me views like that right now. I love an accent too. Oh, I love a good accent. I love a good accent. Love an accent. I love if you can talk to me in a different language. I love that. I love that. So cute. But yeah, okay. So maybe they are swinging, but I don't see why Kyle would want to be with PK. Because also Mauricio has just like I don't know. And the thing is, listen, beauty is all in the eyes of the beholder, right? But who knows? Okay, YouTube, already get it. Oh. So YouTube has handles now. So if you want to ever tag me in something or whatever, you can now type in @itsshelby and it should work. Let's try it. Yeah. Yep, you can do that. And you can tag me in something. I'm not sure what that does, but somebody should try and tag me in in someone else's video in the comment section and see what happens. I haven't done it yet or had anybody try it, but you guys, if you watch a video of somebody's, tag me in the comment section. I'll see if I get a notification. I'm wondering how these handles work. Alexa says, I could see her wanting a piece of Dorit. She has all those sister issues, so I could see her having some confused feelings about being close to a woman. Jaw drop. Oh my God, you think so? Oh my God, do you think that Kyle, Dorit, and Mauricio were all doing it together? That is crazy. Wow. That would make sense because Kyle and Dorit are so close. That would make sense. This reminds me of it just happened in season 8 of Orange County when Lori comes back and she as a friend and she's like telling Gretchen about how Vicky had like a threesome or something, and Vicky's like, I never had a threesome. Ah! And she like freaks out. That reminds me of that. Oh my God, PK's like watching from the sides. Ew, like filming. Imagine PK filming. Or he has his phone. PK has his phone and he's like this. He's recording the whole thing. Ew, sick. You guys, I do not want to think about that. Ew. No. I just had visuals. Gross. Do you think so? That might be what's happening, you guys. I mean, I'm not here to judge, but that's weird. The thing is, that can't end well, right? I don't know. I get like attached to people when I have sex with them. I can't just have sex with somebody and have no feelings. But maybe it's different if you've been married for a million years and you know that you're not going to do anything or get divorced or anything. Maybe it's different. Who knows? But that's kind of gross, right? PK watching all three of them do it. I don't want to see that. I mean, they're all pretty people, but I mean, maybe, I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily search, like, Google it, like, look it up, but I don't know if I would. I don't know. Mauricio's not bad looking. Oh, my phone's going off. Hello. Oh, Beauty by Bianca is live, apparently. I get notifications. You know what's very interesting? And this is like not always, but sometimes Beauty by Bianca and Rosalie Delgado, they go live at the same time. And I wonder if it's because they're like competing with each other. They're not friends anymore, you know? So maybe they're like competing against each other. Who knows? But I see that and I'm like, very interesting tea. What else is new, you guys? Oh, yeah, see, it's 60 degrees out here in Houston, Texas. That is cold for us. Cold for us. I'm excited. I had to turn the heat on a little bit in the house today. That's like crazy. Oh, and I got this game on my phone. Okay, so do you guys play games on your phone ever? I had this game called Township. Have you guys ever played this before? Called Township. I'm really into it. It's like a bunch of games combined in one. It's like Sim City, Farmville, which I'm an OG Farmville girl, and Candy Crush, like kind of all tied in together. It's really great. But it also has stories and stuff in it too. Okay, I'm gonna get these things, and now I can build this building. Ah! Okay. The hair salon is ready. I don't like to allow myself to play games like this very often, but I'm sorry. Like every like once in a while, I will get into one of these games and I will like, hi J Dub, how are you? See, that got J Dub to comment. Me talking about Farmville got J Dub to comment. It's funny the way it gets people to say hello. Um, uh, but every once in a while, like when I need to like just turn my brain off, whatever, I'll download one of these stupid games and I'll get like into it for like a couple months and then I'll just delete it and then I'll say I can't play any games anymore because like at a certain point I'll start getting too addicted to it. So okay, now I have to get the tomatoes and send them out on the helicopter. That is so funny. So hilarious. But it's like I'm running my own little city and I'm growing it. I love it. But I would never like play games like on Twitch or anything. And you know what I'm just learning, and nobody judge me and nobody come for me because I didn't know. There's like a whole genre of girls on Twitch. They just dress in like super slutty stuff and they just play video games and like slutty stuff. Did you guys know that? I didn't know that until really recently. And I was like, wow, there's a whole like genre of like people who just want to watch girls play video games and like lingerie. That's so weird. That's so weird. It's so weird. Okay. Danielle, I'm in a word game. I'm a word game girl too. Oh, I like word games too. I like number games too. Wordle is my current, but Words with Friends. Okay, I had to stop playing Words with Friends because I would play with Zach's cousin Peter all the time, and he would cheat, and so I'd get so mad and like really upset because he would cheat. Because he would use like a dictionary and stuff. I'm like, you can't do that. And I would get so pissed because he would come up with like the weirdest words. And I'm like, you don't even know what that word means. And you've never used that word in a sentence in your entire life. And you're trying to use it in Words with Friends now and like pass it off as something you knew. Get out of here. And I would get like, it would cause fights. We got like a bunch of text fights because of it. So I just decided that I have to leave the Words with Friends games alone. And I feel like this game I don't play with anybody else, and so I'll be okay. Like there's not like any pressure to deal with cheaters, quite frankly. Okay, so I need a wool. Do I have wool? Okay, I have wool. Wow. I love this game. Wool, and what else do I need? I need a textile, right? It's called textile, cotton. Oh my god. Yeah, exactly. No, it's crazy. Hi Crystal, how are you? Okay, yeah, so we've been on for about an hour and 10 minutes, you guys. I wanted to come on and just kind of hang out for a little bit and say hello and talk about Bravo, talk about my mental health and stuff. But I did promise myself within this stream that I was going to make some time for myself tonight to get a little bit more centered and talk to my inner child and do a little bit of healing and meditation and stuff this evening, which is very important, you guys. If you meditate, do your thing, heal from your issues and your trauma and stuff. Everybody has it. And get right with yourself. You know, it's very, very important. Everybody has stuff and issues and stuff, and it's totally cool to have to take time for yourself to get centered and stuff. Tomorrow is a new day, and tomorrow we're going to film all the videos, and I'll have content, if everything goes according to plan, until like next Wednesday. I'll have everything done. So yeah, I think with that, I'm gonna head out. Thank you all for coming to my live stream tonight and cheering me up a little bit. I was kind of in a weird space, so I appreciate you guys. I love the Bravo gossip. If we should do Bravo gossip as a theme for our live streams, I would be so into that because I live for it. I love the Bravo gossip because none of my friends watch this shit, so I need someone to talk about it too. So yeah, maybe we'll do that more. There's lots of videos coming this week. I will film them. Let me see what else I've added to my list for the videos this week. Let me just show you guys before we go here. So let's see. So I have the ones I posted. So my lists are, this one's going up tomorrow. I filmed it already today. Jeff Noodles blocked me. Jaclyn Hill and Morphe file bankruptcy. David Dobrik pizza place. BravoCon drama. I am going to talk about the Amaranth situation. Is that how you say it? Amaranth, I think it's how you say it. I'm going to talk about that situation because I have a lot of thoughts on that. It's extremely tragic what she went through, so I'm going to talk about that. Kathy Hilton won't be returning to Real Houses of Beverly Hills. I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about Jeff Noodles dismisses his lawsuit against Keemstar. He dismissed it, so I think that's very interesting. I'm going to talk about that. And then the last one, this is something I heard about today. James Corden is a Karen, and I thought we should talk about that. I have a lot of thoughts on that subject, so we'll talk about James Corden being a Karen as well. So yeah, that's what's going on with my channel this week. I hope to see you guys in the comment section. Love you. Alexa, Daniela, Jada, Melanie, Crystal, Laura, who else here? I know Donna was listening, Nicole was listening. Who else was here earlier? Tulia Time. Everybody who was here, you guys. Food, Makeup, Skin was here. Tipster was here for a little bit. LB. All of you guys, thank you. I mean, I don't know if you're still here, but Tipster, thank you for swinging by and saying hi to the chat. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, I like briefly talked to Tipster yesterday on Twitter for like a very short time, and then he ended up DMing me, and he's just the nicest person, and like he followed me on all my socials and stuff, and I followed him back, and really cool guy. So you guys, if you don't follow Tipster or whatever, make sure you do that. I don't know how you got here if you don't follow him already, but go ahead and follow him. And yeah, okay, I'm gonna go. Have a wonderful night. I'm gonna go get high and eat an edible and meditate. Love you guys so much. I will see you later. Bye.